26 June 2020, and today I want to feature a story that is in Spotlight Zimbabwe. This story says that Mnangagwa has had discussions with military chiefs or military generals, and he has agreed to step down. He has given 3 possible deaths or so. So that is the number of deaths that is possibly given, that is going to step down on, so that he can be replaced by General Chiwenga, who will then complete his term. So I've been speaking about this for quite some time, and Spotlight Zimbabwe has been speaking about this for quite some time. You can go to their website, spotlight-z.com, to look at this issue. This is a persisting narrative, and sooner or later, something is going to happen. You can see that the situation in the country is not well, and the reason that Spotlight Zimbabwe is giving for the generals making that demand is because of economic mismanagement and obviously the economic crisis that is there in Zimbabwe. So the generals say people cannot take it any longer. Mnangagwa needs to step down. So you may be asking yourself, why don't they remove Mnangagwa? And the answer is simple. It will not be acceptable to the international community. It will not be acceptable even to the regional bodies like SADC and AU. I've also said in the past that Tanzania has said they are going to intervene if the military were to come in by force. So the force that they could have used similar to 2017 November is not an available option at the moment. The only way the generals can remove Mnangagwa is either if he resigns by himself, so if he agrees to step down by himself, or if a public uprising pushes Mnangagwa out. However, for a public uprising to happen in Zimbabwe, as I said last week, the military has to allow people to demonstrate. If the military does not want people to demonstrate, people won't go on the street. However, if people go on the street and are allowed to demonstrate, the outcome is not in the control of the military. So anything can happen thereafter. People could end up chasing the generals or destroying the generals' properties or taking other actions. That is not what the generals want. So whatever could happen there could be something that the generals do not want. People could end up having someone in office who the generals don't want to be in office. So whilst the generals want change from Mnangagwa, they do not want real change that will put in a person that maybe you would expect. They want to put on their own person. And in this particular case, Spotlight Zimbabwe say, and they said this last week, they want to put in Sevia Kasukuwere after General Chiwenga completes Mnangagwa's term. You saw the commander of the Defense Forces, Valerio Sibanda. He came out this week, during the week, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, when he was giving a statement on the death of one of the national heroes. I think it's called Kagiso. And he ended up making a political statement about corruption. This is very strange. I've never seen a military person making such a statement about how some of the leaders of the liberation war have gone wayward, have started to accumulate wealth. So corruption is going to be a big deal in the departure of Mnangagwa. Not that there are people who are not corrupt in ZANU-PF, but Mnangagwa is going to be exposed for corruption until members of the public agree to let him go. So he's going to be under a lot of pressure because of the deals that he has done, because of the deals that his sons have done. So Mnangagwa basically is going to be sacrificed. If he does not agree to step down, he will end up in jail, or his kids will end up in jail, or worse. Because if they can't let him, if he can't step down, the other option is to take him out or to assassinate Mnangagwa. That's obviously another option besides letting him step down by himself. The impeachment option, I don't think it's available at the moment. I don't think there is enough support for Mnangagwa to be impeached just like that from the floor. So what I think is going to happen is that Mnangagwa is going to be forced through various actions or through various pressures from the public, pressures regarding his deals, which his sons have been accused of being part of. The corruption issue, as I said, is going to be the biggest push that we've ever seen. This is where we're going to see most of the tarnishing of Mnangagwa's name for corruption. That is going to be the thing that finally pushes Mnangagwa to resign, if he does not already want to resign by himself. Because obviously, this has been going on for a very, very long time. The tensions between Mnangagwa and General Chiwenga have been well documented. You remember when General Chiwenga came back, Mnangagwa did not want him back in office. But General Chiwenga immediately started to go to the office as soon as he came back. And there has been a lot of events. So what I will do is tomorrow, I want to come back and I want to walk you through one of the press conferences that happened this week. Very, very interesting. And you'll start to see where we're going. We're right at the end of this situation. As I said, Mnangagwa will step down very, very soon. It's just a matter of months, if not weeks. Mnangagwa is going to step down. And this is what this story from Spotlight Zimbabwe is saying. Mnangagwa on the verge of resigning. The dates have already been agreed. And the military generals, they already know the date at which Mnangagwa is going to go. However, if he does not go, there is a group of generals that is willing to take him out by force. However, they prefer that Mnangagwa would just step down by himself. And this is going to happen very, very shortly. Right. Thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this on WhatsApp, send it to as many people as possible. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, please like, comment, and share.